Mike, turn your games down.
Hi everybody, welcome to another Year in Gaming episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's looking back at 2006 with me tonight?
Hi, this is Michael Colby from Jack Billings Presents and This Bizarre Adventure. Checking in 2006. I don't know why I'm doing this radio DJ thing.
Me either.
Hi, I'm Tony G, and I was there in 2006.
And I'm Kyle, and man, oh man, was I not only there in 2006, but oh man, I was playing the hell out of my DS Lite.
Me too.
I was moving to Minnesota in 2006 for the first time. Not the last time, but the first time. Moved twice. Right, and as we do this every time we do these episodes, we're just going to kind of talk about different games that came out in 2006 that mean a lot to us, or something we played. So that's kind of what we do for these, and I'm going to go first. The first game I want to mention, these are actually going to be kind of in release order because that's how I wrote my list. But the first one is Shadow Hearts from the New World came out this year, which I did not know. Actually, forgot that that's when this came out. I really like this game. I was a fan of the first couple series, the first game in the series, and then I finally got around to this too, and I did not like this one as much. I remember having issues with it, but it is a good game. Haven't you guys played the Shadow Hearts?
I have not.
No, I haven't. I've heard of it.
Never played a Shadow Hearts game.
I mean, it takes place in our world. Like, this takes place in the 1930s. Like, I think you even fight Al Capone in this one, if I remember correctly.
Huh.
It's been a while. I played the other ones on the show. I haven't gotten to this one yet. It's probably, it's going to happen. It's next on my to-do list at some point. But no, it's just a goofy game. It's a goofy RPG, and it also has like an active turn-based, but at the same, you have the Ring of Judgment. You have to hit the button at the right time for the attacks and items and everything we go through. I thought that was super cool when I played the game back in the day.
I think I saw Hearts in the title and said, nope, not for me.
I bought all the games with Hearts in the titles. I bought Dual Hearts, which was not 2006, and many other games. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's why. The Kingdom Hearts is the reason why I stay away from Hearts games.
I love Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about it other than it came out in 2006, and it's a cool ass RPG series. And it's the last one, and who knows if it'll ever get re-released. I doubt it, but that's what emulation is for. And Colby.
All right, well, let's just get it out of the way. In 2006, a big franchise began, and they put out 3 games right away. But the best one was, of course, Sneak King. Sneak King came out in 2006.
Hell yes.
High five.
Alongside of 2 other Burger King games, which are fine, but they're not special like Sneak King is. There's not many games where you can play a stealth game as good as Metal Gear Solid, as a protagonist as creepy as anything in Five Nights at Freddy's or Resident Evil, and you can scare people by delivering them food. Can you guys hear that guy driving past me right now?
No, none of that's coming through.
Oh my goodness.
No, I don't hear anything.
That was so loud.
I was worried that you guys were going to hear this rickety fan that I have in the back.
No, Discord has a really good noise filter.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, Sneak King. It's one of the reasons why I still have an Xbox 360 hooked up in my bedroom, is because that way I can play DJ Hero and Sneak King. Other than that, I have like the backwards compatibility stuff, but yeah, Sneak King is awesome, and
yes,
I know that it's like a joke at this point, but it's actually a really fun game. To that guy who's trying to collect every copy of it, he'll never have every copy of it as long as I'm still alive. He'll have to pry my copy of Sneak King from my cold, dead hands.
I didn't know that was going on. Then no wonder I can't find a copy.
I have a copy also of that game.
Because I still have an original Xbox. Granted, it's showing its age, but if I remember right, all 3 of those games also work on the Xbox, the original.
Yep.
And I remember, because one of my friends got Sneak King. I ended up getting, I think, Pocket Bike Racer, and I had somebody else I knew got Big Bumpin'. And the friend that got Sneak King, he's like explaining it to us, or no, he was guessing at what it was going to be like, and he kind of nailed it on the head. He's like, yeah, I guess you just go around and sneak up on people, give them food. And then we pop in the game at his place. He's like, "Oh my god, I was right." And then I see the little radar thing with the vision cones and everything. I'm like, "Wait a minute, this is Metal Gear with burgers." And
Yep.
and because like I was and at the time, but between me and my two friends, I was the only one that played the Metal Gear games, and so they didn't really know what I was talking about. And I'm like, "Yeah, this is totally Metal Gear," or Splinter Cell even a little bit. But yeah, like but still we had a fun time with those. Anyway, Sneak King is probably the best out of the three.
But this was, it is hands down. It is. The other two are just basic games. Also, that only had 200 achievement points, not the 1,000 like your other games do.
How dare they?
I know. I was an achievement whore. I actually played Sneak King, but I didn't beat it.
I just tried my best with the achievements, and then I knew my limit on all games pretty much, and so I don't have that many 1,000-point or even like PSN trophies on file.
I did not expect that to get mentioned. So thank you, Colby. Weird one.
It's in my top 3.
I didn't know you liked stealth games. I feel like
I don't.
Okay, then I wasn't wrong.
Well, actually, that's not true. I do like Splinter Cell, and I like Dishonored. It's not my normal genre, but if you can play as the Burger King, I'm in. I love that guy.
I want to try making him on Tamagotchi Life.
I hate that. I hate Burger King. I mean, I still eat there, but I used to work there for 3 months, so I just despise the place in general. Just because I work there.
Yeah, I think you
understand that. Yeah, my friend's the same way. He worked at McDonald's for years, and he's like, "Man, McDonald's fucking sucks, bro." And I'm like, "But their fries are still good." He's like, "Yeah, I don't care, but they're just fucking garbage, man. But I still like their nuggets, man. Don't fuck their nuggets, man. Just go to Wendy's." Like, okay,
McDonald's are better.
See, I worked at Wendy's, and I couldn't eat at Wendy's for a long time.
Yeah, it does that to you. It fucks with you.
Yeah,
I can't eat McDonald's anymore because I bought too many Huntrix meals to try to get all those fucking cards. So I'm done with McDonald's right now.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you there. I was just talking about that with my friend that used to work at McDonald's. I told him how I got screwed over by 3 different McDonald's when I was trying to get the Super Mario Galaxy toys. Like two of them didn't give me toys, and then the other one, I saw the packaging that had like the Super Mario Galaxy pictures on it and stuff, and I got excited. I'm like, and I take it out. I'm like, wait, why is this package squishy and wet? And I look closer. These are fucking apples or apple slices.
Apple slices shouldn't be squishy.
And Kyle.
Okay, well, oh my god. So this year is honestly, there's a lot of really damn good games this year, and a lot of like just cool releases as well, besides just new games. Like there's a lot of great compilations. But to start things off, okay, I'm gonna bring up, released on oddly enough, very early in January the 9th of 2006, Electroplankton for the DS. This is a really cool, just kind of a weird game. I love when Nintendo does like fucking stuff like this for games, like just kind of cool, weird, unique games. Like it's sort of a music game, but it also isn't, but it is, and it's super nifty. And I know this game's sort of a sister game to a game for the Famicom Disk System called Otoki, and that game's also super cool. Just really neat, like, musical games that are also just like these other genres as well. Otoki is a shoot 'em up. I know Electroplankton's just kind of a unique, weird, like, music game for the DS, and honestly, the DS was made for games like that. Just cool, weird, like, touch the music type of things. I kind of feel like a lot of my favorite rhythm games, like rhythm music games, video games, are like from the DS or like any of like the touch-based consoles. Like I feel like that's such a good console for that genre. But I think that's just me though. But yeah, I want to start things off with one hell of a cool original game, and that's Electroplankton. Once again, I always love it when Nintendo does like cool, weird stuff like this. You know, this is the type of thing I really crave from them. Like, as much as I love, like, a Mario game or a Zelda or anything else like that. Like, I just love cool, unique games like Electroplankton.
That is cool. I never even heard it exist. Never knew of it, so.
Didn't it? I think it got a re-release on Xbox Live Arcade.
I know it's a Nintendo game.
Oh.
No, I know something from the DS did get a re-release on Xbox. I'm probably thinking of something else then.
Yeah, you probably are.
Yeah, because this is published by Nintendo. It ain't going nowhere. Nintendo will just hold on to it and let it rot.
I believe it.
And who else showed up to the party without any beer? 2006.
Hi, I'm Phoebe Stanton, and my phone's a piece of shit.
Hello.
Hi, Phoebe.
Hello.
And put the games in the chat that we brought up so far. Oh, and what is your first game?
To look at the chat real quick.
Guarantee you didn't mention probably all three of those. So
I did not, but Shadow Hearts: The New World was in fact on my list specifically so that way my co-host could have some love. You know what? Let's go with one of my favorite franchises doing something extremely bad. So I like the Beautiful Joe games.
Only played the first one.
Yeah, it's a trilogy that sadly did not get its third game, but there is some hope since Clover is coming back. However, it did get two spin-off games, one on the DS and one for the PS2/PSP. Sadly, that PSP/PS2 game exists because Beautiful Joe Red Hot Rumble is a Smash clone that is an absolute dumpster fire of a game.
and it's the last game we ever got of that series. So
It sadly is, and that franchise started with a bang, but ended on the biggest, wettest fart possible.
Bummer.
But I had to give it some love because it's a Beautiful Joe game.
it means a lot to you.
Yeah, don't you hate when games do that?
I do. It happens more often than not.
Who was the last guy to join us?
Hi, it's Mario from Bias Gaming. How you doing, guys? And Phoebe.
Hey, Mario.
Tired.
Don't you love Third Shift, Phoebe? It's the best.
Absolutely despise it.
And Mario, what's the first game you want to mention?
My favorite game from that year would be The Godfather, the video game, because it's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It's GTA in the 1940s or 30s, and it kind of gives you not behind the scenes, but basically your character plays as a side character who did all the background stuff that happens throughout the first movie. So you get to find out how the horse head got in the rival family head guy's bed. You got to see how Don Corleone got from being shot in the middle of the street to the hospital. You get to find out who killed Don Corleone's son and why he did it, because he's a dick.
Mhm.
And how Al Pacino's gun got behind the toilet cover sink thingy in the restaurant for the movie.
Yeah, I think I got that far.
Oh god, the game was so good. It was a one. I mean, it ends with you becoming the Don of New York City, and it ends with you, and you have to actually do missions that actually pertain to both the first and second movies. Somewhat, you find out you can actually beat and kill Mama Corleone if you wanted to, which is kind of messed up. Basically,
cool.
like I said, it's GTA, but in the 40s or 30s, whenever the Godfather movie happened. And you can go to brothels, you can go to hotels, services, and there's one line that stuck with me because of those parts of the game where if you offer a worker money, one thing she'll say to you is, "Oh, flattery will get you everywhere."
All right. See, we're already mentioning games that I would not have expected to show up, so that is awesome. That makes me happy, guys. And the next game I want to mention is Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. Technically currently, as of the time of this recording, still the last Onimusha game we have ever gotten yet, because we don't have a release date yet for the Way of the Sword one. It's not out yet.
Totally forgot there was a new one coming.
I
Hell yeah,
can't
there's a
believe
new
it, to
one.
be honest.
It looks awesome.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
I love the series in general. I had never played Dawn of Dreams because I heard it wasn't very good, or some people didn't talk about it. Maybe that should be the way I should word it. But I played that game, I think, last year for the show, and man, that is a good fucking game. Hard and huge, but it's a good game. Like, it is really too bad that series had to end. I'm so glad it's coming back. And also, there's no way to play 4 because that game is locked to the PS2 currently.
Damn.
So,
Maybe we'll get some kind of collection. I mean, if Metal Gear Solid 4 can get out of the PS3's grips, maybe there's hope.
I mean, I think there's a good chance that someday, they got 1 and 2 out. I mean, the problem is that you have likenesses of actors in the Onimusha series.
Oh.
Like in 3, you have John Reno, if I say his name right.
John Reno.
Okay.
Sean.
That's right. I mean, I didn't play anything past the first game, and then even the first game I played for like 10 minutes because that was like the remastered version that somebody got for me on Xbox.
Oh, you're
And
missing
it
out.
takes-
That game is a masterpiece.
Oh, I really like that series, Colby.
That first Onimusha game is one of the best games I've ever played.
Oh, wow.
Noted. I was like, well, guess I'll go re-download it
It's
on my
also
Xbox.
short, by the way. Not very long, which is nice.
So-
It's like 4
Fine
hours
with me.
or something like that.
Yeah, it's not a long game. Now, 4 is like a 15, 20-hour game, by the way.
Hmm.
It's more RPG-ish than any of the other ones. And Colby, what's your next game?
Now, in 2006, a franchise that I like a lot, that I love, as a matter of fact, did something terrible. And that thing was Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. Came out in 2006. And you can hear us talk about it in the Castlevania Portrait of Ruin episode. That game fucking sucks shit.
I like that.
Cannot wait to play it and Order of Ecclesia this year to find
They are
out
good.
just
Don't
how
listen to
good
him.
or bad it is.
Order of Ecclesia is the best Castlevania besides Symphony of the Night. Portrait of Ruin is a pile of dog shit.
Don't listen to the old man. He's wrong. I really like Portrait of Ruin. Partly because it takes place after World War I, and I find that super cool. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's really a lame one. But I mean, it is a Castlevania game. It's, as far as video games go, it's fine. But as far as Castlevania games go, it is a travesty. The switching your protagonist mechanic is, fine. The siblings feel different when you're playing them. It has like helping, one of them will boost the other one up onto higher ledges and stuff. So it has like good mechanics, but it's got a lousy story, and it's got a bad final boss, and the levels are all too short. It's just a lackluster Castlevania game.
I disagree, but
but that one wasn't one that I was going to actually bring up, but I wanted to mirror Phoebe's intro to That Beautiful Joe game.
And Tony.
So this one, I'm just looking down the list here, and I'm most likely going to go in order of release by the year. And I totally forgot this came out this particular year, because this was the same year I also got my DS Lite. And so the game I want to bring up is Resident Evil Deadly Silence.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
I love this port so much.
I think I talked about it briefly, like in the 1996 episode, but
nice.
This is like a really solid way to play the original game, because
this is my favorite way to play classic RE1. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Because it even has a feature, or it has like a little gameplay mechanic that that's not even in the remake, that should have been in the remake, where it's like the knife is automatically equipped to your L trigger.
Oh God, that's so useful.
And so it doesn't take up an inventory spot.
You can skip cutscenes. I love that. Like even the loading cutscenes, like you open the door or go up the stairs.
I never did that. I did it one time, and I'm like, nah, this doesn't feel right. And so I want the nostalgia. But yeah, and then the only thing I wasn't too crazy about was the first person segments where you like fight the monsters or zombies by knife.
Like, you don't have to play those. So you don't have to even play those at all. Like, that's what I love. Like, you can just do classic mode. I love it.
Well, no, for the new mode, or for the new version that actually utilizes the DS features.
Yeah, well, like I said, you have to use it. It's a choice.
Yeah, but
like,
still,
you can play the classic
I was
mode.
trying to play at the time. I was trying to play with like the stuff randomized and everything, just for like the challenge and like I wasn't crazy about it, but it wasn't a deal breaker for me. But I just found it silly how all of a sudden, I can take on hunters with a knife.
Like you can try in the original one, I'm pretty sure. I've never actually played Deadly Silence. I played all the other two ports, essentially versions of RE1. I need to play that someday too. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah.
And then the one thing I was curious about, even though like I heard like very little about it, just because like I guess it wasn't executed well. There is sort of like a co-op mode, I think. But of course, you need 2 cartridges, 2 DSs, and like the other person doesn't show up on your screen as like the character model. They like show up as like a little stars logo.
That doesn't sound cool.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I can't imagine how what you would even do in a Resident Evil 1 co-op thing. Like, that doesn't sound fun.
No, it doesn't.
And also props to it.
The thing about RE1 is like the isolation. I like the isolation in games. I've talked about that before on this show. But like, if I'm playing a horror game or something like that, I like the isolation. I would rather not have any sort of partner anywhere that I can see ever. And I think RE1 did that the best.
Yeah. Even though sometimes co-op in RE games is good. Like 5 and 6, I guess. But no, yeah, back to this game. Loved it, and it probably is, and it's one of my regrets getting rid of, back in the day. But I think probably because my DS broke.
We gotta get you like a DS Lite or a 3DS or something and like hack it for you, or like get you like a flash card.
Yeah, you don't even need to hack
you
it.
can. Yeah, it's
You just buy a flash card off
DSs are
Amazon.
Easy.
Yeah.
I will mail mine to Phoebe. I mean, Kyle.
What?
Katsume.
I will mail my DS Lite to Phoebe. I mean, Kyle. Damn it, I keep doing that.
Why? What?
I don't know either.
You keep saying Kyle, then Phoebe. Like what? What's up?
I will mail my DS to Kyle to get it modded.
You don't need it.
I don't know how to mod it, but I
Aw.
just
Okay.
yeah.
And then, Kyle, what's your next game?
All right, my next game. So let's see here. Moving on. My next game is, well, this actually might be, and this might sound a little like, really, Kyle? My next game is one of my favorite games of the year. I love this game so much. It's one of the best compilations ever developed. I think they did such an amazing job porting their own games and, like, cutting the fat, but also having the fun of, like, the arcade releases and having all of the bonus features. Street Fighter Alpha Anthology for the PS2. I fucking love the hell out of this collection so much. I remember renting it in 2006 and just being fucking blown away. And I'm like, oh my god, Street Fighter Alpha, yeah. And I'm just like, I remember playing ports of Alpha 2 and 3 on PlayStation and just like, I was like, oh, those were so good. And then just like, fucking like playing Alpha Anthology and like, oh, these are perfect fucking ports. They're arcade fucking perfect. Like, literally the only load time in any of these is like when you first boot the game up from the menu. Like, otherwise, like, the games are just fucking instantaneous. It's the arcade versions, but they have all the extra bells and whistles on certain versions of the game, because like, for Street Fighter Alpha 1, they give you the option to having CPS 1 music or CPS 2 music, which I'm like, oh, thank you, Capcom. And then Street Fighter Alpha 2, they have two separate versions of Alpha 2. They have the North American release of Alpha 2, and then they have Alpha 2 Gold or Street Fighter 02 Alpha, which has like has Red Book audio, and like the Red Book audio for Street Fighter Alpha 2 is really good. There's a lot of really good arrangements of the soundtrack, and there's like extra bonus characters too in the extra version of Alpha 2. There's like extra characters and extra versions of characters. Like, you can play as Street Fighter 2 Ryu and Street Fighter Alpha 2 Ryu and like Evil Ryu. Play as like all these different versions of Sagat and Zangief and Ken and Chun-Li and Sakura, and it's holy shit, it's so good. And then like Alpha 3, like, oh fuck yeah. Like, you know, you can play the standard version of Alpha 3, which you have to beat to unlock the bonus version of Alpha 3, which has like every fucking character ever, and it's amazing, and like you have all the extra stages. And then if you beat all of the Alpha games in the collection, you get this like weird mishmash version of the Alpha games called like, I think called Street Fighter Alpha Generations or something, and it's super fucking weird, but like it's so cool. And like it has all these different versions of the characters, and you can like play in all the different stages from all the Alpha games, and it's so weird, and I love it. And like, man, fucking Christ, I wish more Capcom collections were as good as the Alpha Anthology. I love the Street Fighter Alpha Anthology so much. Like, even when I sold the majority of my like retro games, like my PS2 stuff and like older stuff, like even when I sold the majority of it, like I still kept Alpha Anthology because I'm like, this game's a fucking masterpiece. This is like one of the greatest compilations ever created for a video game, and I love it with all my heart. I still play it. This is gonna sound so like dumb and convoluted, but like I will play Alpha Anthologies on a PS2 emulator. Like, I'm playing a game emulated of a game of ports that are like not technically emulated because they're arcade perfect, but like I'm playing an emulated version of ports, and it's just like on a port of a port that's emulated. Like, and that sounds so dumb and convoluted, but like it runs perfectly on PCX too, and
it does.
So good. Yeah, but that's my turn once again.
I mean,
Street Fighter Alpha Anthology.
I mean, you are right, Kyle. It plays really good on that, because that's the version I played, and we did Alpha for the show.
Yeah.
I played the PS2. Like, I mean, and also, like, I tried the actual collections that exist, and I didn't have save states and wasn't as much fun, or difficulty settings like the PS2 version did. So, no, I'm completely with you. That is cool. And Phoebe.
Okay, so my next game initially came out in 2002 for the PS2. but it was lovingly ported to the PSP in 2006 with 2 new levels that were multiplayer exclusive. And it's just nice to know that a lot of people think that this game was going to stay dead, but Guitar Man lives, baby.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Woo!
That was a GameFly rental for me.
Mike
love
might
Guitar Man.
hate it, but that's because Mike's a little bitch who can't
Yeah,
play
he is.
rhythm games.
Yeah, he is.
Mike did not like it. No.
Mike's a big bitch when it comes to rhythm games. Doesn't like the good stuff.
How can you hate?
Guitar Man's so good though.
How can you hate the story of a lovable loser child named U1 who finds out that he has a heritage all the way out in space and becomes the legendary hero Guitar Man and saves the planet from tyranny?
Also, that soundtrack. I love that legendary theme. That's such a good
The
song.
legendary theme, Resurrection, Fly to Your Heart. It's this game's soundtrack is great. The game's only like an hour long. I have beaten this game
If you're good at it.
so many times on 2 different consoles, and it's just nice to know that for a while we had a portable version of a fantastic PS2 rhythm game.
Probably my most played PSP game.
Hell yeah.
I only played the PSP version, so what was like exclusive to that?
Metal Harbor and the level where you fight Zoe's cat, which are both multiplayer levels, except there is a way to play them single player.
Nah, I don't remember at this point. I played it when it came out, but
It is a cool game. It's just
yeah, but I do remember it vaguely.
That was my problem. It was very hard. I'm glad you mentioned that, Phoebe. We are like kind of. I've said this twice. We're getting some really cool deep cuts in here.
Oh, I'm gonna get. You think these are deep cuts? You haven't gone anywhere near my list yet.
And Mario.
Then I don't know if anyone mentioned it yet, but Marvel Ultimate Alliance on the PS2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Those games are fun.
They were fun, except that I played it the hardest way possible to me because I only ever played it when I went to go visit my dad in San Diego, and my stepbrother would let me use his PS2, but not his memory card.
Oh no.
Oh,
Every single day I played it, I restarted from scratch every single time. And I got a little bit further every single time. But also, it was also before I knew DLC was a thing, and not knowing that I could have also had Venom in it and some other characters in it too. This is the model of Dr. Doom you see in the AI pictures before Doomsday stuff starts coming out for the new Marvel movie. And if they go this route, which is it looks good from what I've heard, it will be fantastic if they can try to capture Dr. Doom the way this game did, because you didn't know Dr. Doom was really the villain until like a little bit more than halfway through the game. And oh my god, the animation was so good to me even as a kid. And I mean, the first thing you see is Spider-Man and Wolverine and Captain America and I think Iron Man also.
it's Thor.
I'm lying.
I played the PS4 version not too long ago, and so the opening cutscene's kind of still in my head.
There's a PS4 version of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1?
Hold on, before you get excited. It did, like a couple years back, it got both Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 did get re-released on Xbox and PS4, but for 3 months, and then they got delisted.
I don't think you can buy them anymore.
No, you can't. They were gone real fast.
So if unless you bought them digitally when they came out, they're gone. So because you can still recover them.
Oh.
So I have them on my Xbox account.
Yeah, they're
Like the only version of it I have right now is the Switch version, the Black Order.
yeah.
But-
Yeah, I got that one too.
But yeah, like the first cutscene of Captain America, Wolverine, Thor, and freaking Spider-Man just fighting, and then Spider-Man calling Thor a show-off because he took on like 5 Doom bots at once, saying, "You lowly animatronic or something like that, you dare strike the son of Odin," and then all you hear is an explosion, and then you see Spider-Man going, "Show off." And it's very much a beautiful successor to X-Men Legends 1 and 2. And
Ultimate Alliance is great.
the game itself, I mean, you start off on a shield helicarrier, you fight AIM, you fight Hydra, you go to Asgard, you can fight freaking a deep cut of a villain, which is what was his name? Arcade as and
Oh my god, I remember that.
Yeah, and you fight it as Deadpool, and it's a fantastic game. And It's hard. No, it's easy yet hard to unlock the alternate skins for the characters. But there's if I remember correctly, there's 20 something characters you can play as. And then in order for you to get certain criteria to unlock other missions and other costumes, you have to fight specifically in these costumes to unlock those other missions. You have to fight as Bald Blade, Daywalker version, and Moon Knight to do Midnight Suns to unlock a different disc to do secret missions. And the game overall, I ended up getting it later on for the original Xbox, for the Duke Xbox, but for the PS2, for just replaying it over and over and over just to get towards anywhere near the end. Because Doom coming out, taking Colossus and defeating Nightcrawler, that was like I said, a little bit more than the halfway point, and there was so much more after that. And that game to me was it was worth replaying it over and over and over, especially as a kid who had ADHD or has ADHD and a little bit of autism. Yeah, it was hell, but it was worth it. To me.
Hell yeah.
Second one, not so much, but it's okay. Then in the Black Order, I can only get maybe 2 hours into it, and then I quit.
I haven't put too much time into it, but I still have it, and I even bought the DLC recently just to have it.
Hey, nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to sell it to you. That's something that's hard to get. So
yeah, that's on my list too. I think it's the best one of those dungeon crawler Marvel games, and it's the only good game where you can be the Silver Surfer, and yeah, that's a big deal.
Well, all of Silver Surfer's costumes were exactly the same, just with different names.
Yeah,
at least
he has no different outfits. He's naked.
Then why give him alternate costume names? And yet, it made no sense. At least in the PS2 version, it would never change. And I played Marvel Strike Force, and he has different costumes, but that game had no different costumes for him or Venom, as far as I can remember.
But what can you do for either of them? They're just they're both pretty much naked.
How dare you besmirch Venom?
They could have done an Eric Larson Venom with the big bottom jaw. That would have been awesome.
Oh yeah, I actually met that guy once.
Was anti-Venom a thing at the time?
What happened?
I was gonna say, was anti-Venom a thing at the time?
Oh no, anti-Venom.
Oh yeah, no way.
Because otherwise, you could have color coded him for Agony or
that may have been before Carnage.
Well, Carnage was way before that game. Carnage came out in the 90s.
No, you're talking about Eric Larson's artwork. But yeah, no, Strike Force is
fun.
Yeah, Anti-Venom would have already been out by the time Strike Force comes out, but that's not 2006. Great. I'll go next. Let me see here. The next game I want to mention is Mega Man Powered Up.
Damn you, Mike! I was going to bring that up.
That was on my list.
I played the demo.
Really damn good game. It is way better than it has any right to be.
It's a playable version of 1.
Yeah, exactly. It's an actual playable version that's not annoyingly, stupidly fucking difficult with redundant graphics and the only way you can beat the stupid Yellow Devil boss is by cheating. No, this is all actually very playable and it's fair and it's actually well designed.
Really good.
Yeah, and it's so cute and adorable. It's so fucking cute. This. I'm so angry this series didn't take off of cute remakes of the classic Mega Man games. God damn it! Of course this fails. We'll have success. Certain things be successful, but this fails. Fuck off! I hate it.
We were supposed to get 2, and we never did because it didn't sell enough.
We were supposed to get the series. We were gonna get 2.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Fuck. I'm so angry.
Would have been a better remake than the Genesis collection.
Yeah, that Genesis collection fucking sucks balls.
The Wily Wars or whatever.
I can tell that Wily Wars and the Game Boy Mega Man games weren't developed by Capcom because they feel off. They just don't feel good as Mega Man games. The jumping feels
sounded just complete ass too.
What?
If I remember right, they sounded like ass.
Yeah, the music isn't that good. Capcom wasn't good at Genesis stuff. Konami was a better developer at that console than they were. But Mega Man Powered Up is so adorable and I love it and it plays well and it's this actually makes 1 playable. And it's actually fair and not awful.
And it has so many bonus features. You can
it does.
create your own levels. You can play the game as any of the bosses. That's fucking incredible.
Exactly.
Hey, and don't forget, Oil Man and Time Man were introduced in that one too.
Yeah,
with the
finally giving us
Time Man.
pluses instead of 6, like a bunch of
And the
weird.
kind of racially insensitive art design of Oil Man.
Oh my god! Please don't go.
What? I'm bummed because I only got to play the demo that was on Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, which I don't know if that came out this year too or not, but
Not that I
didn't see it.
saw, but Maverick Hunter X is also really. I mean, we had
That is-
3 Mega Man games in 2006.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, to be fair, Capcom is working on a new Mega Man game, so it's not like we're
Thank
not getting any more
God.
Mega
They
Man
are?
games. Yeah, they are. They announced,
Overdrive.
they announced
I had no-
the video.
I
game
had zero
awards.
interest in Powered Up until my friend at the time convinced me to try it, and I'm very happy I did.
Hell yeah.
And Colby.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was sleeping because you guys were talking about Mega Man.
Oh, what?
We-
Wow,
There's
fuck
one
you.
good Mega Man game and it's 2. Anyway.
Fuck you.
Anyway, since we're talking about DS so much, man, 2006 is the year Cooking Mama came out.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Never played those.
That first Cooking Mama game is so good. Because
I stand by those first 2 Cooking Mamas. Those were so fun.
2006, my kid was pretty young and just starting to get into video games. And we had a DS, and I'm like, well, let's see what this Cooking Mama thing is all about. And everybody in this house was addicted to Cooking Mama for like months. But yeah, that first Cooking Mama game, I mean, what are you going to say about Cooking Mama? It's, it's a gimmicky DS thing where you have to do different stuff on the touchscreen. But like, it was implemented very well. And like, it's a fun game to play, and it's fun to get Mama mad at you when you do a bad job and she turns red and there's little like swears above her head, and that's very funny. And it's also very fun to like make her proud of you. And I love Cooking Mama. Yeah, like Kyle said, those first 2 are fantastic. And it spawned Babysitting Mama, which gave us one of the scariest looking stuffed animal things I've ever seen.
Oh, cool.
I played Cookie Mama too, because I remember buying a bunch of those gimmicky DS games. It was fun, but I haven't played it in who knows God how long. But I remember it being cool.
Nice.
It's cool. I'm glad to hear. We're gonna get some weird shit. This is great. And Tony,
This one's going to be probably a short one because it's not in my area of expertise, but it's one of these few types of games that I like that doesn't have Mario or Kart in the title. But it's a racing game. And this was a re-release on Xbox 360 after I played the original version from a coworker who loaned me their copy maybe like a year or 2 before. Burnout Revenge.
Ooh, good game.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's one of the few racing games that I actually liked because it's very, very arcadey and doesn't take itself seriously, and then it's got like these Michael Bay level like explosions and car crashes and whatever, and the game encourages you to like crash into other things. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. And this game is proof why I should not ever get a driver's license in real life. But then on the flip side of it, like quote unquote longtime Burnout fans at the time, they were always like, oh, Revenge sucks because you could fucking hit the other cars that are in the same side traffic as you. Like that's not what the game's supposed to be about. I'm like, what? But I like that. And because that was like the first Burnout game I played, and then when I played like the other ones after it, I'm like, oh, I see. But I still like Revenge, and it's still a fun time. In fact, and then I even like the some of the features that the 360 version included, like with the online multiplayer, where it like kept track of like if someone took you out, and if you actually like ended up racing them again, it like highlights their name in red.
I remember that.
And of course, I don't think I ever got revenge on anybody that took me out because I think it also like keeps track if they've taken you out multiple times. and so like I'm pretty sure there's a few rivalries that have never been never got settled, but nothing I can do about it now because the 360 servers are shut down. So whatever. But
that's cool. I never played it.
And then all the cars, I don't think they're licensed actual cars because I don't know diddly about cars, but they look flashy and cool. In fact, I think there was a bunch of like free DLC cars like that were just like fine, whatever. They were free. So there was like a monster. I think there was a Monster Energy drink car, and then an Alienware car, and then there was like the Carl's Jr. truck or something, and just a bunch of other weird product placements.
It's the time.
Yeah, but no, it was a fun time though. And then That's a series I do miss. I mean, because Burnout Paradise was also pretty solid, and then sadly, I think that was the last game in the series or something.
It was,
Now
yeah.
Criterion's doing other things, I think, or I think they're doing Need for Speed games.
I was gonna say,
Need
didn't
for Speed
Paradise
game.
come out later?
Say what?
Didn't Paradise come out later?
No, Paradise was the last Burnout game, and then before Criterion started doing the Need for Speed games.
Okay.
And then it did get remastered. Paradise did get remastered on PS4 and Xbox One, if that's what you were talking about. But yeah, that's it for that. But I don't know unless any of you want to say anything about it.
Because no, never played it.
The Burnout games are amazing. They're just fantastic games.
They're all good. I think I've played them all. The one that was on PSP too.
Oh yeah,
Dominator. I don't know if that came out this year too, but yeah, that one's a good one too. That was a fun game to play. I used to play that one at work a lot.
And Kyle.
All right. Well, I have actually talked about this upcoming game on the show before, but damn it, I just love it so much. And of course, the hint I'll drop before I say it is, hello, follow me. Hello, follow me. Hello, follow me. And
I knew it was coming.
Dead Rising. Hell yeah, I love this game. Man, this is what got me into the 360. Was this game? Just it looks so fucking fun. It's had so many of my favorite things, just like being in a big shopping mall with like a bunch of shit ton of zombies and just using everything as a weapon and just, oh god, it's so satisfying. I love doing things like smashing televisions into the heads of a zombie or smashing a flower pot or using guns or just using swords or guitars or whatever and just, oh man.
I just remember the gun controls in that being kind of weird, but I think that was deliberate.
They're a little funky, but like the guns are also overpowered as fuck. Like holy shit! Like especially the shotgun. That oh my god, that thing's so good. The sniper rifle can be handy too if you need it for certain situations. But yeah, I love this game so much. I won't go too much into it because I was already on the episode for the original Dead Rising. But yeah, I love this game a lot. Even with the weird flaws it has, I still love it. I'm happy Capcom did that remastered Rising, whatever the fuck remake, where it's like 4 R's. It's like, Dead.
Of course.
Rising,
DRDR.
It's like Dead Rising remaster remake, blah blah blah. Yeah.
I believe it's called Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster because like the initials DRDR was like all up in your face.
Right. Yeah. Anyways. I'm actually happy that Capcom did that because I was like, oh, cool, okay, thank you, Capcom. Because like, I will buy this game again. But it's like, with that being made, it's like, hey, Capcom, could you do the same for Dead Rising 2? Because I also love Dead Rising 2 a lot, and it's like that'd be great if you could do that. But
when it comes to 2, I kind of preferred Off the Record more, even though I don't think that's considered canon.
It's like fun, but like I love original Dead Rising 2. I liked Chuck as a character, and I liked what his situation was. I thought it was like I'm not a parent. I don't know if I'll ever be one in my life, but it's like no, I felt for his situation, and I was always just like I want to get this medicine for Katie and help her and like everything. But yeah, Dead Rising 2 is also a lot of fun. But yeah, Dead Rising 1, man, this game's fucking and like. I'm normally like a little weird and picky when it comes to like, political commentary on Bush era 2000 stuff, but like, man, this game is so fucking like Bush era 2000s. Like, this is commenting so much on just like the war in Iraq and just like what's been going on in that part of the world and like George Bush era American politics and just the political commentary and like the cynicism of it all. Like holy shit, this is so like Japan commenting on a thing in America. And honestly, I like that, but like I'm also very picky about political commentary stuff. But like I love this game so much. It's so much fun. But yeah, that's me in Dead Rising.
Phoebe.
Yeah, Dead Rising rules.
I don't know.
Oh god, I don't know which one to pick. Let's go with something a little bit weird. Who here has ever played the DS game Contact?
DS game Contact.
I know of it.
I don't know of it.
Until last year, this was the only Grasshopper manufacturing game that I have played.
Grasshopper Manufacturer.
And man, Suda51's wild.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best.
After playing Killer 7, I can agree, but Contact is such like a weird niche game because It definitely utilizes the dual screen mentality. This is an RPG where you only control the bottom screen while two characters on the top screen talk to you, the player, directly. Fourth wall breaking, saying, hey, can you get that fucking idiot kid on the second screen to actually do something? God, what a little shit he is. God, I'm using his trust. So you get to demand this little kid named Terry go around this island and do all these different things. And the game's combat is automatic. You don't really control Terry. You can say, hey, equip this weapon. Hey, switch to this class, because it's a multi-class system. But Terry will attack on his own. And when it becomes this auto battler, leveling up is instantaneous. You gain experience on hit instead of post battle. And so you can level up your attack in the middle of a fight, which is the other weird thing, because you don't level up like a normal RPG where your level is your level. Every stat has its own level. So defense levels by taking damage. So you have to equip like weaker items so you can prolong the battle, so you can get more experience for the defense. I don't know what the fuck Suda was smoking during this, or for any of his games, in all honesty, but if you have a chance, at least go try this game, even if you have to emulate it, because Contact is so niche and different, and it kind of has a soft spot in my heart.
And I'm definitely gonna have to get a DS and one of those flashcard dealies.
It's the best way to play DS games. It really is. Because DS is one of those things you want to play on original hardware if you can, just because, it's different.
Yeah.
Can play on PC, though, in Steam Deck. You can do it. I played Super Princess Peach on the Steam Deck. It's very possible.
It works surprisingly well on the Steam Deck.
Yeah. And Mario.
I don't know if anyone's done this one yet, but I'm about to make a cop-out. Gears of War.
No one has it.
Yeah. I would have mentioned it if I saw it on the list.
It's a cop-out, but Gears of War, because, damn.
No, that deserves to be mentioned.
Even though it was gray and brown and nothing else, and very little blue, Gears of War started a great franchise, and even though people hate it, I love 5. But Gears of War 1 was just I'm not going to say revolutionary, because it wasn't. It was more iconic, even though it did copy Resident Evil 4. It was a fantastic game. My stepbrother and I played it as much as we could, and every single time that damn Berserker, the first one, came out and busted the wall, let's find that hell out of us. And we were screaming, and my mother would go, what's wrong? Oh, the video game. You guys. Video game. I mean, this is what led to her getting me BioShock later on, but still, Gears of War, I mean, Agio as Marcus Phoenix, and then whoever played Dom, best bromance ever. And the story just is better than there. I mean, come on. I mean, and then the release trailer to a Mad World.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate that fucking song.
And the weapons, the reload system, the fact that it's not Earth, even though you think it is Earth. It's a place called Terra, which is basically another word for Earth. It's just.
Oh, did you find out it's actually Earth later on or something in the series?
No, the planet's called Terra or Sarah.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was supposed to be a reference that humans gave up on the Earth.
It basically is Earth.
Okay. It's another name for Earth, but yeah, it's not Earth.
I mean, it pretty much just looks like, or at least the parts that aren't messed up, it looks like Chandler, Arizona.
I mean, yeah, and then the chainsaw bayonet. Come on. I mean, the best character in the game is Jack, the damn robot. And the fact that they made it
5 games before we could finally actually play as him.
Yes, that is true. But the fact that they made Hail, a freaking hazardous environmental.
Well, that was in 2, but still, yeah, like that was pretty amazing.
Oh, that's right. 1 had the krill. That's right. 1 was the krill, the ATV thing.
The krill is like the one thing of that game I don't miss.
I mean,
but other than that, the game is solid.
And then every man in that freaking game was just roids. I mean, I met Coltrane, and oh my god, that man was huge. They just straight up copied him and put him in the damn game.
Well, because I had the collector's edition with the tin box or whatever. It wasn't a steelbook box or case or whatever. It was like this shitty little tin box that was already dented up when I went to go pick up my copy. But I'm like, whatever. And there was a behind the scenes DVD that came with it, and they were saying how Cole was actually supposed to be a lot skinnier, just kind of like wimpier looking. But then when they brought in, I forget the dude's name, but that does the voice. They're like, okay, we got to make Cole bigger. We got to redesign him.
I can't remember his name, but I met the
Everybody's
guy.
gigantic in Gears of War. That's just the trick.
I mean, this game had such an impact on me that almost almost, was it 2026 right now? So in 2020, my county had their own Comic-Con here that I first heard about. And I bought all 3 collection edition boxes of Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. I still have them. And oh my god, I have that cog in my room somewhere. But the game was just so much fun. And the fact that you don't know you're dying until your screen goes completely red and you see a red cog. Oh my god. And the wraiths, I can do that sound. And whoever did that noise, their throat must have hurt by the end of the recordings, because damn. I can do that voice still today, but shit, it is a strain on your throat.
I'm glad you mentioned that, though, because that needed to be part of this episode.
I mean, the torque bow, the revolver, the sniper, what was it? What was the line they always said whenever they picked up the ammo?
It's been a long time.
That line.
What was the Hammer of Dawn?
No. There was a line time they picked up ammo from a dead locust.
The hammer burst rifle.
Yeah, but there was a line.
He's talking about whatever voice clip they say, but I have no idea. It's been way too long.
Yeah, that's been a while. But no, there's one of the voice lines from Marcus Phoenix that me and my brother and 2 friends of mine, we used to always say to each other if we messed something up, we'd go like, damn, shit, I did something. But no, there was a line that was so iconic. I repeated it for years because every time they picked up an ammo box from an enemy, I don't remember.
But I would just say look it up. We can come back to that.
Or it's like, I'll take that.
No, it was like a funny line that Bender would say. Google. Hang on, I'll look it up in a minute. But it was
now
like
it's gonna bug me
like that. It was like them literally thanking their enemy for the ammo left behind after they killed them.
Nice.
But yet, Dawn on the Reavers, on the Wraiths, on the big Corpsers. Oh my god! And then if you got the Ultimate Edition, which came out years later. I didn't know you could. It was a DLC at first, but using a Brumac as a vehicle basically was amazing. It was just and then General Rom killing Lieutenant Kim. Oh, that pissed me off because dude, he just stabs him in the back. It was a game that had so many iconic moments that it just put most of the games that came out that year to shame. Only because of those iconic moments, not the gameplay itself. Even though the gameplay was great, it was the moments themselves in that game. That made the game what it is. So I guarantee, or at least I can guess, that this game wouldn't have been what it is without those moments, without those voice actors making those lines, making the game what it was. But yeah, Gears of War, cop out.
Not a cop.
It's a
need to be mentioned.
It's a milestone in the gaming community. In fact, and it's wild that 20-something years later. It got re-released on PS5, and I bought it just for the hell of it. I'm like, man, this game's great. And then, of course, like the few hours I was playing, I'm like, this feels weird playing this with a PS5 controller.
And not to get off somewhat tangent, but people shit on 6. 5. 5 was fun. 5 had a good twist.
It's just more campaign.
I need
people
6.
Just shit on everything. Just internet.
Where is screw EA, screw Judgment? Where is 6? Because 5 was the shit.
All right. I'm going to go next. So I'm going to mention a game that was a remake, but it was the one that I fell in love with. Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence came out.
I was thinking about bringing that one up.
I love this game because I was never really. This is the first Metal Gear game I ever played.
Oh wow!
I didn't play the original version of Snake Eater because I wasn't good at the stealth. But this was the game that got me because you didn't have because you could put on easy mode, very easy mode with the easy gun and just play and have a blast. And
yeah,
I fucking love
how
it.
I did it.
Because
I did play the original Snake Eater. Well, because I was on board with the Metal Gear Solid series by this point, and then because I played 2 first, then Twin Snakes, then the original, then 3 came out, and I played that, and then I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. And then whoa, what's the Subsistence version bullcrap? And then
it's just so so good.
Same game, but the new camera thing with the third person camera. I'm like, and then when I heard about that, I'm like, no way, they can do that. And so when I played that, I'm like, this is like a total game changer to me. And I'm like, wow, I can see so much more now. And I mean, and it was just amazing. It was like playing a whole new game all over again. And then the whole online stuff I missed out on because I didn't have a Play Network adapter.
You didn't miss anything. I played the online. You missed nothing.
But then
not very good.
But sadly, that game's controls did not age very well, as seen in the collections that came out later on.
They were fine.
But I'm glad it got like the remake treatment. Well, like not exactly a remake. I mean, it's still pretty much the same game. It's just the controls got fixed and the cutscenes got a facelift.
I need to play
Not, but yeah, Delta Snake Eater. I mean, that's like the best way to play that game because it does
Okay.
have all the subsistence stuff too.
All right, and Colby.
Playing as big, lumbering, armored, roided up men with big, dumb guns and clunky controls is boring and it sucks. But do you know what's not boring and
Hey,
sucky? Playing as fast ladies with swords who are in bikinis. In
Oh, wait, I'm listening.
2006, Oni-chanbara Bikini Samurai Squad came out.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. What's up?
And it
I heard of that. I never got to
rocks.
play it.
It rocks my fucking socks.
Yeah.
It's a bunch
What's
of
up?
scantily clad ladies with swords killing zombies, and that's all it is. And
Hell yeah.
we don't need any overly dramatic line readings of a dumb story. We just want to see these ladies with their butts out slashing up zombies, and that's what we get. And that's why Oni-chanbara is where video games should have gone instead of going to the third-person cover-based brown and gray shooter.
I agree.
That is cool.
Just
That's
more
all I
ladies
have
in
to
video
say
games
about
in general.
Yeah, that's all I have
Agree.
to say about Oni-chanbara.
Yeah, there's not.
It's like it's one of those things. Like it's like what's that? There's another lady killing zombies.
Like a recent game?
Yeah, Juliet is her name.
Oh,
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Lollipop Chainsaw. It's a lot like Lollipop Chainsaw in that it could be like just over sexualized slop, but it's not. It walks that line where the characters are like self-actualized and like we actually care about them instead of them just being girls in bikinis. But they're also girls in bikinis, and the action in that game is so fast and so fun. And I love those Oni-chanbara games.
Let me add
I-
one more to that. Let me add one more to that
I
group.
agree.
I'll say Stellar Blade's another good one too.
I don't care for it.
Yeah, I didn't play that much of Stellar Blade. I thought I don't know. The hack and slash combat is also like a very you have to get that hack and slash perfect, and I don't think the combat in Stellar Blade is that stellar.
Nah.
But I think they got it.
I
They got
politely
it pretty
disagree.
good in Oni-chanbara.
Not bad.
All right, and Tony.
This one I'm only gonna again another short one because I mainly want to bring this one up because I have a funny story behind it, and if any of you want to talk about this game more in depth, but so this is the PS2 version of the game that got carried over from the PSP, but Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories.
Okay, nice.
And I played the PSP version originally, and just because like I'm like, oh wow, I want to see this because I got back then I did have the time to play GTA games. And I'm like, I want to see this on the PSP because I got a PSP. I want to play more games on my PSP. And so what's funny is well back then it pissed me off, but okay, so the main character's name is Tony, and of course all these like there's like it's all Italian families and stuff and. But anyway, so there's like the beginning of like the early stages of the game. You're like that's when you get your car and the game's teaching you how to drive around and where to go and this and that. And of course, I hit like a curb or something or like a fire hydrant or something not very big. And the NPC that was riding with me, he goes, Jesus, Tony, you drive like a bitch. And
Nice.
I'm like, I don't have to take this game. Fuck you. And so like I turned it off and just like sent it back to gameplay. But I remember just seeing more about it. Or no, I think I didn't just like I gave up on the game. But then my brother at the time, he was playing more and more of it. So I just kind of anything I heard about the game was through him. And he was like, yeah, it's a GTA game on a portable. And I'm like, well, that's cool. But like, yeah, I'm just kind of like bitter about that game. But no, nowadays I laugh at that whole moment. But but cool that it got ported to the PS2 and then I think the other one came out on PS2 as well later on. And so then good on them. I guess it did all right.
Hey, they had Vice City Stories, and yeah, that did good enough.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, moving right along. My next game is going to be, let's see here, because there's a good amount of stuff left over. This one might seem a little odd, because it's like, well, it's just another version of this game, but it's on this. But game that I have lots of very good memories with. I hold very dearly to my heart. It's not my favorite version of this game, but it's still like something that I still love a lot. Tetris DS for the DS.
I remember that.
This isn't my favorite version of Tetris, but it's like in like the top 5 versions of Tetris. This
Great,
is a
though.
fucking cool as hell port of Tetris.
That's the one that had like the Nintendo stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the one with
Okay.
all the nostalgia and Nintendo stuff, which is like, hell yeah, that's totally me. But also like all the different versions of Tetris you can play, all these cool modes. They're so fun. I like the Metroid Tetris game in it too, like where you have to like make these like perfect blocks and squares, and then like if you do, it sets up a bomb, and then you have to wait for the Metroid to fall down the screen, and if it's like right near the bomb, if it's near the bomb, you can set off the bomb and blow it up and kill the Metroid, and like that game is so fucking satisfying. And then you got like regular Tetris, which is great, and then just like all these awesome versions of Tetris. And I have so many memories with this game, and I still play it to this day. And I remember the second I got my 3DS hacked, the second I hacked my 3DS, and like I got like DS games on it and everything, I was like, oh yeah, I'm playing the shit out of this, and I did, and I still do, and it's fucking amazing. But yeah, that's my turn again, Tetris DS.
Thank you for mentioning that, because I was going to, so I don't have to, so thank you. It's on my list too. I love that game. Phoebe.
Alright, for all of you Invaders Zim fans out there who think that Zim was in the right to try and take over Earth, we have a lovely little game where Zim himself will berate you and tell you to do, well, it's something quite, it's such a clear objective. All you have to do is destroy all of the humans.
Hell yeah,
Now,
Destroy
sadly,
All Humans 2.
Destroy All Humans 2 is like a game that has some clunky controls, probably does not hold up as well as I remember, but god damn it, do I not love this game.
It holds up better than you remember.
Perfect.
Or than you
I
would
want to
think,
play those
probably.
remakes so bad, but
Yeah, you do. You do.
at the same
Especially
time,
the second one.
yeah,
I tried them out, or at least I tried the first one out, and I don't know, the controls were a little weird to me. I'll have to give it another shot because I keep
The
hearing good
first
things
one-
about both games.
The first one you can skip, and that one is way clunkier. But especially the remake of 2. 2 is one of those sequels where they learned all the lessons from the first one and did it
Okay,
right the second
nice.
time.
And not only that, like, they add new weapons, they give it a more compelling story because there is like a third species that are against Crypto's race.
Mhm.
And they give you a love interest who is a human, who is a KGB agent for some reason.
Because why wouldn't she be?
Why? Exactly. It's just such a dumb, fun game that is filled with
Oh,
1960s tropes because the first game was such of a 1950s love fest.
you know, I think on the PS5 store they used that female character as like the advertisement for that game. Like they put her front and
Perfect.
center.
I know it's not going to be in the remake, but in the PS2 version of Destroy All Humans 2, you could also unlock as a bonus Plan 9 from Outer Space. It's probably not the whole movie, because that's like a whole copyright issue, but you could unlock a good amount of Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Wow.
And it is sad that this is where the series ended until those remakes. Somebody is about to correct me. Shut the fuck up. This is where the series ended.
So what about those games I have for 360?
Shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
Never played
This
them.
is where the series ended. Way of the
So what is-
Furon,
what-
whatever the fuck it's called, does not exist.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need this as a sound cue now of Phoebe saying "Shut the fuck up." This is where the series ended. Like, I
got
need,
you.
I need, I
Hold
need
on,
to.
I'll do it. I'll
What?
do it in the Penn Gillette way. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. But also, I just need that specific like clip of Phoebe saying those two things because it's like I want to use that for so many arguments of like
I will send
people
it to
bringing
you.
up like a crappy. Thank you.
Well,
People bring
I
up
will
like a
edit it and send you the little part of it. So
Thank you.
I'm glad
thank
I'm
you.
now a
God-
sound
God-
clip to use.
I
in
want
God
to shut the
bless
fuck
you.
up as a text tone or
It's
text
just like
notification.
there are so many like sequel arguments where I'm just like I want to use that if someone just saying like oh this game was this or that thing was this and I'm like you know what this and then just play that like oh my god.
Tony, you want a text notification sound. Pick up the phone, you lazy cunt.
All right. And unfortunately, Mario had to step away. So I'm going to do my next pick. Another game from the same series I mentioned before, Metal Gear Acid 2 came out this year.
Nice.
This game is really fucking good. Like, Acid 1 is interesting, but this game got everything right that Acid 1 did it. Like,
It had colors.
Well, they both had colors, but this one, like, really, like,
I'm just being
goes crazy with colors. It is a great fucking game. Like, they make card battling strategy just completely work.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't be into that, but no, I gave it a shot, or at least the first game a shot when I got my PSP. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. It's actually pretty cool. Like, oh, there's a part 2. All right, what's this like little cardboard thing they put in the box?
Oh, yeah, don't worry about
it's 3D goggles. But like, oh, wow, what the hell? These are fucking my eyes up even more. Like, never mind. But
that you can skip.
Yeah, but no, I just remember that game was fun, but I didn't get to play too much of it for some reason. I think my PSP got stolen. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was
thinking it get included on the collections or whatever.
I mean, the hope is that when we get more collections, they'll eventually include it. But yeah, it was too bad that it hasn't been released yet in any shape or re-released. In any shape or
Master
form.
Collection Volume 3 will have Twin Snakes and then those 2 games.
Well,
And the Game Boy Color game, please. That game is awesome.
Yeah, that Ghost Babel. That should have been on one of these collections already. I don't know why they're.
Wasn't Ghost Babel on the?
Wait, no, it's on Volume 2.
No,
It is?
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, man.
Thought it was for some reason.
No, it's I mean, it gets mentioned in one of in the DLC for Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
It's really good.
But yeah, like it's as far as I know, it's never because I bought every Metal Gear collection that's come out since the first collection, and none of them has Ghost Babel.
That's too bad. Wait, emulation.
Yeah, I might have.
It'd be nice to play things legit and not have to emulate, but when companies don't want to give it to us, then we take it. All right, and Colby.
I have another DS game.
All right.
And it's another rhythm game.
Mm.
And it is called Elite Beat Agents.
Yo,
yes.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yes.
Elite Beat Agents is awesome. The second best rhythm game, the third best rhythm game to come out in 2006. It's just a really very cool game. It's got like the songs, it's got a story. The songs are like all fit in where they're supposed to. And the gameplay is just really fun. It's a lot of touching and tapping and moving your stylus along with the music. And it works, again, incredibly well. I think the DS is cool, but I think a lot of games came out for it where the touchscreen stuff was either tacked on or didn't work.
Yeah, for sure.
So the DS games that I like are the ones where they utilize the gimmick in a way that works. I know that back to the Resident Evil Deadly Silence remake, Deadly Silence. They use the touchscreen, they use the microphone, like they use that stuff, and that's a great game. And Elite Beat Agents uses the gimmick of the DS very well. It's a great rhythm game, and I think it's one of the best games that came out.
I just remember the last level of that kicked my ass.
Oh, it's not an easy one. It's not like as hard as Guitar Man, which also is a better game, but but like, yeah, Elite Beat Agents is awesome. And if you have a DS and it's cracked and you can get a copy of it, because I'm pretty sure it's a Nintendo published, so they're not going to let you have it at a reasonable manner. So
if they ever do anything with it.
Yeah.
No, how about that one?
You should definitely.
Dude, how about the one part, the one story where it's the girl whose dad dies or something?
Mm-hmm.
They're like just total like mood shift in that game, like because all the other stories in that game up until that point were like these weird, dumb, happy situations where like, oh, the babysitter needs help, or these kids need to get to school, or I can't remember exactly, but just when that one comes up, and I'm just like, okay, so what? The dad is he's dead.
Yeah, he dead.
Oh,
Ghost Dad coming back to.
But then he's like trying to still be there for the daughter or something, like as like gusts of wind or something, or I don't know what the fuck, and like and then I think after that is like the last level where it's like the aliens like petrify the agents or something, or I can't remember. And I'm just like damn game.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely jumps around, but it's never a downer. Like even when the kid's dad died, like it wasn't like they're still doing a pretty upbeat song, and it's been a while since I played it, but yeah, I played a lot of Elite Beat Agents. I'm pretty sure I still have that actual cartridge.
I might as well. Because I remember cleaning my room years ago, and I found the cartridge just randomly, even though I didn't have a DS or 3DS on me at the time. And like, oh shit! So I might still have it. It might just be like in storage somewhere, even though I don't have a DS.
And Tony, your next game.
Another favorite of mine that got released on pretty much everything at the time, and I think I've played every version. Tomb Raider Legend.
Nice.
Yes.
Love this game.
And it got released on Windows, PS2, the original Xbox, and the Xbox 360 on April 11th, according to Wikipedia. And then it got released later on in that same year on PSP, which was really something to see. But I'll just stick with the 360 version because that's the one I played the most. And still a very and I mentioned this on the 1996 episode when we mentioned the Tomb Raider 30th anniversary. This is like my favorite version of Tomb Raider / Lara Croft. And even with this game anniversary, and not so much Underworld, I mean, but it's still it's okay. Yeah, but
Fair
yeah, it's
statement.
like my favorite version of Laura. I don't know the voice actress name that does that version of Laura. And then the fact that they brought her back for the Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light game and the other Diablo-like game that she's in.
Osiris.
Yeah, they brought that lore back, even though we're already in the Survivor era trilogy, but still, that's like really cool. But yeah, Legend, amazing game. I almost got the 100% achievements on the 360 version. Like I think all that's missing on my 360 is just the time trial achievements. So, but normally I don't do speedrunning stuff just because I suck, and so it's like. I like when I just play a game. I just want to cherish the moment and whatever. Especially if it's a game I love. And I went out of my way to find all the treasures and unlock all the cheats and costumes and whatever. Like you can, if you find, I think nearly every medal, or because there's like bronze, silver, and gold medals in each level. I think if you find enough of them, you actually unlock the sword that you get at the very end of the game, but you can use it for the rest of the game, which is sort of like the
weird looking Excalibur.
Yeah, and it actually fires. It actually fires like an energy projectile, and so you can just wreck everything in your way. But yeah, love that game a lot, and I'm glad it got remastered on PS5 and with that and Anniversary, because I think they both run at 60 frames now on those versions. I could be wrong, but yeah, and plus they both have trophy support, which is another cool incentive. But yeah, Tomb Raider Legend, awesome game.
And Kyle.
Well, let's see here. What's next? Okay. This is special. This next game that I'm going to be picking is special for a lot of different reasons, but especially since it is the 20th anniversary. I can't believe I'm saying this. The 20th anniversary of this release for the Game Boy Advance, Mother 3. I love this game. I've probably talked about this on a previous episode before of another thing. I love this game. Very emotional game, very powerful. Shigesato Itoi does such a good job creating this world. Interesting characters, powerful moments, just really good soundtrack, interesting combat too. I love the Mother games, and I love Mother 3, and yeah, just, I guess if this really is the end of Mother, then fine, then what a way to go out. But yeah, I really like this game a lot. It's so good. Mother 3 for the Game Boy Advance, easily in my top games of this year, but especially a game that I have to shout out. I just have to. There's no way I wouldn't have not shouted this out.
Nintendo's not going to, so it's good someone does.
Yeah. And I don't know, I was that one annoying butthurt loser who would get offended at whenever Reggie Fils-Aimé or I don't know, I was the one person that got butthurt during the Muppets Nintendo E3 presentation when there's a Muppet person in the audience where's Mother 3? And then Reggie Fils-Aimé shoots him with a laser beam or some shit. And I was
dumb.
I was like, hey, you know what? Go fuck yourself, Reggie. Like, nah, like nah, dude. I'm not gonna accept that. Nah.
I will never understand why they don't just translate it and release it and sell it for like $30, or hell, they'd sell it for 60, knowing them. It would sell.
I would fucking pay for it, and I know it would. Like, especially nowadays, where like the Mother fan base is such a bigger, dedicated fucking fan base. I mean, if it wasn't for Mother, we wouldn't have stuff like fucking Undertale or Deltarune. We wouldn't have so many other games because of like the Mother series.
I mean,
like
Lucas is in Smash Brothers. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Amiibo.
Ness and Lucas are in Smash Brothers, and they both have amiibos, and it's like amazing. It's like, holy shit, there's actual toys of like Earthbound and like the Mother games. Like it's man, that blows my fucking mind. It's just I don't know. Like, I would pay Nintendo prices for this game to like a new version on all the modern Nintendo consoles, and it's in English. Like, I would pay full price for that. Like, it's just like, Nintendo, I will fucking give you the goddamn money. You have a guaranteed sale from me. Like, just give me what I want, please. Like, but yeah, that's my turn for this round again. Mother 3 for the Game Boy Advance.
And Phoebe.
Guitar Hero 2. Do I even have to explain why it's on this list? It's Guitar Hero 2.
Yes.
It's the best one in the franchise. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is.
Nope, you're right.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I played this on
possibly.
the PS2, and I think this game still holds up. It would be really nice if they just added some backwards compatibility to it, because it's got the best set list. It's the best Guitar Hero ever felt.
That's where I heard of
the
Death
bonus
Clock.
songs are fucking incredible.
Bonus songs are the best part.
I never beat. Did any of you were able to beat Jordan, the Buckethead song?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I was gonna say, the only bad memory I have about this game is getting second place in a tournament in high school.
I actually did a contest around that time at a radio station here in Arizona. Was having like a little competition at one of the little remote events, and my friend drove me over there. And then I walloped all these little kids there. I actually ended up winning Black Label Society tickets, but I couldn't go because it was during the middle of the week at work, and I still had to go to work. So I ended up giving it to the kid that I just beat, and his mom was like very thankful, and she gave me a hug. So I still won. And
Aww, that's so cute.
But then fast forward like a year later, when Guitar Hero 3 was coming out, and like the same radio station was doing their like event thing, or like they were doing a midnight, they were like part of the midnight launch thing. This like giant biker dude like comes up to me and he's like, "Hey man," I'm like, "Oh fuck," I'm like, I'm gonna die. And he's like, "I just want to thank you again for giving my son those tickets last year. Me and him had a blast." I'm like, "Oh shit, you're the," and then like.
Yeah. Tony, look at that. This is that one thing. You made so many happy memories for other people. That's beautiful.
Like, your mom around? Can I have another hug? But now back to 2 though.
I'm sure the dad gives good hugs too. He's a dad. Like, I'm sure he gives a good hug.
Maybe, but I didn't ask. But anyway, back to 2 though. So yeah, because of 2, I ended up getting like just a little bit of like 15 minutes of fame from the radio station. They like would talk about me constantly and stuff, and because I'm an albino, they're like, "Oh, they gave me the nickname Snowman as a joke." And I'm like, whatever.
Oh my
I laughed
god!
at it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No, because at the time the DJ said I look like the snowman that like reads the story on like one of those Rankin Bass movies. That I think I forget which one he was in. I think this was what was it? The Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer one.
Rudolph,
yeah. He said I look like that. I'm like, okay. I'm like. I look in the mirror later. I'm like, okay, I see what he means.
So cool.
But yeah, like,
you get recognized by a radio station.
Yeah, but then I just found out from my roommate a few months ago, because he listens to that radio station like religiously, and they still talk about me.
That's awesome.
That is cool, man.
And when I told him, they still talk about this guy named Snowman, he's like, yeah. I'm like, that's me. He's like, what? No way. I'm like, yep. I'm like, yep. And so I'm like, cool. That's still cool that they.
Guitar Hero 2, creating memories.
Call in and plug the podcast. Call into the radio station.
Please do.
My mom. I haven't listened in forever, and so I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know
how many people in Arizona would like me, but hey, that's fine.
Yeah, whatever. I don't mention the political stuff. What do you know? But I share. I plug the podcast wherever I can. Whenever I see like posts come out. So I'm doing my part.
And Kyle,
Okay, well, I promise this next choice is gonna have a bit of a happier ending because it actually kickstarted a whole new franchise. Although this specific game only came out in Japan, but I promise you, literally everything else this series started came out in North America and Europe and everywhere else. Rhythm Tengoku for the Game Boy Advance, or otherwise known as Rhythm Heaven. Such fucking fun as hell little rhythm games, just the simple notion of playing to the beat, doing everything to the fucking beat, oh, that's actually really addictive. And the fact that this is the WarioWare developers, the WarioWare staff, oh, this has the WarioWare isms in spades, everything's to the beat, doing all this little weird miscellaneous stuff, being a karate master and punching and kicking things to the beat. And you see an onion and you pluck some of the hairs of the onion with tweezers, or your bow and arrow shooting at a target, and you have to shoot at it in the exact time of when it's moving, so you get it right on cue, or just anything else. Rhythm Tengoku is such a charming as hell game. It's so much fun. If you're into the musical games, musical rhythm games, this is a game series you should totally try. And like I said, this is a much happier note for this series because unlike Mother 3, this series blew up and came out stateside. All the other literally all the sequels from the Game Boy Advance game came out stateside. So this actually has a happy ending. And yeah, that's my turn once again. Rhythm Tengoku. Or Rhythm
You have to rap while you wait for the bathroom. That's what I need to know.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, kind of. And also, well, Mike.
Rubba dubba dub, is that true? Wow, you go, big guy.
Well, Parappa, unfortunately. I just remember I hated it.
It's for the fans. It's for the fans. Pose for the fans. Sorry.
Right, I'll go next. This is going to be our last regular round because we're running on time. So the last game that I want to mention before we go to Lightning is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess came out this year.
Yay! Nice.
I bought this game the day it came out for GameCube because I didn't have a Wii yet, and I liked it. I remember having a good time with it. I did beat it, and then I beat it again on the HD collection years and years later. I actually got the Wii version, but then my girlfriend took it when she left. So I said she could. I regretted that decision. But I just really like Twilight Princess. But I mean, I need to go back and replay it for the show. I've been meaning to for fucking years. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I got stuck on it, and so I gave up. And then I'm like, I'll give it another shot. But I don't want to play the Wii version because I do not care for the motion controls.
I tried the Wii version, and somebody needs to explain to me why we're supposed to like the 3D Zelda games.
I mean, they're not as good as 2D, in my opinion, but still, they're still Zelda.
I guess.
So I still like Twilight Princess. I really do need to replay it. I've been meaning to do it for like 5 years on this podcast. I just keep not doing it. So it's also longer. That's a big reason why it hasn't happened on this podcast. It's not a short game.
Oh, and great. I like that's all I need.
Games. And Colby.
This is the last game on my list.
Oh, nice.
It's Wii Sports.
I was going to bring that one up.
How did I miss this?
How did you miss? How have we not talked about Wii Sports?
Or the Wii releasing this year in general?
Yeah, it's the reason that I still have my Wii hooked up in my bedroom. Everything is there. I have a couple of consoles that I have for just one game. I don't think the Wii Sports disc has left my Wii in 5 years.
Wow.
It is so simple, but it does get you moving. It's not exercise, but it does get you moving.
I will attest to that.
It is such a perfect little use of the Wii remote. And I'm level 980,000 in tennis on Wii Sports.
Wow.
Because I play it so much. I think I was obviously exaggerating, but I don't actually know what my level is, but it's very high because I've been playing it. I've had my Wii since I think 2007, and I think I've played like 5 things on it besides Wii Sports, and it's what are you going to talk about with Wii Sports? It's like 5 games, but like the daily workout stuff is fun. The home run derby in baseball is fun. Obviously, Wii bowling when you get to to the game where you have like it keeps adding pins until you have 100 pins. Like so much fun. Everything about Wii Sports is just I hate to give Nintendo any sort of positive feedback, but Wii Sports is perfect.
That's a fair statement.
When I got my Wii,
like a fucking psychopath.
I got my Wii a month after it came out, and I took it over to my dad's to show him because my dad he had a stroke in the '90s, so he was paralyzed on the left side, so he couldn't really play video games anymore. Except, but like with Wii Sports, he was able to he loved the bowling. And when I was visiting him, and then I was getting ready to leave him, I'm like, well, I feel bad for having to take the Wii from him because he loves it. And then I'm like, but I just got it, and I want to play Twilight Princess or whatever the hell else came out at the time. So I kind of do the dick move, and like, sorry, Dad, I got to take the Wii with me, but I'll come back. But anyway, fast forward the following Father's Day, where the Wiis are still selling like hotcakes at the time. And I remember being at a Target store. There was one Wii left in the shelf, in the glass shelf or whatever. And so I got the cashier lady. I'm like, hey, is that Wii for sale? She's like, yeah. Like, can I buy it? Yeah. All right, I want to buy it then. Then so she's like, okay, cool. And then so she grabs it and then starts ringing it up. And then another cashier comes up to her. She's like, oh man, I was gonna buy that. And I'm like, oh, sorry, not sorry. And so then I made sure my dad was gonna be home Father's Day weekend. I go over there, had it wrapped up in pink wrapping paper because that's all my mom had at the time. And so like when he opened it up, he's like, damn it, Tony, because he got all happy and excited but he didn't want anything for Father's Day. And so he loved it for like the next couple of years until he found out like, oh, he can access my Netflix account with this. So and then he ended up so then he ended up becoming his Netflix machine after that.
Hey, whatever works for Netflix. It was definitely worth it at the time. And Kyle.
Well, I'm going to make this, since this is the quote-unquote last one of the, the kind of this sort of round robin style before we do our like top threes and the
lightning round then, yeah.
Well, yeah, lightning round and then that one. End off this segment. I'm going to do a little 1-2 punch of games. So these are both developed by the same studio, both published by Capcom and both developed by Clover Studio, Okami and God Hand. Both excellent, incredible games. God Hand is so fucking weird and fun and such a neat idea for a beat 'em up too. I love this, the whole like create a combo. Like, yeah, I love the shit out of that. That's brilliant. Like, I want to beat 'em up where I can just make my own like combo, like my own like punch and kick combo. Like, I love that. That's brilliant. That's so satisfying. God Hand is so good. It's hard, but like once you really get into it, it's so good. Like, goddamn it, Clover, you made some fucking cool ass, weird, awesome games. And then of course to add with that, because I said this is a 1-2 punch, no pun intended. Okami. Okami is super fucking cool. It's beautiful. God, that game's so goddamn gorgeous. Like, fuck, it looks so pretty. Like, even if like you don't get the HD version, like you're playing on the Nintendo Wii or the PS2, like it still looks fucking pretty. Like, it's just, God, these graphics and like the gameplay is super neat. It's like kind of a Zelda, but it also isn't. And then just like the combat's so kind of different and like doing this whole like paint as your attack and everything, and it's just like, that's so cool. And it's just fucking, yeah, like this is Clover. Like, this is Clover Studio. This is them like making video games, and I love both of them. Even if I know, especially for God Hand, like a lot of people just weren't fond of it or just too middling for them or whatever, I still love these two games a whole fucking bunch. And yeah, that is my final thing of this episode. And before we go into lightning round, yeah, that is my final thing. Yeah,
thank you for mentioning those two.
Yeah, God Hand and Okami both came out in the same year. What a year! Holy shit!
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of good shit. I still have like 6 things I haven't mentioned that we'll see. And Phoebe.
Surprised we have not brought this one up yet. It's still the best game in the franchise. God only knows, we've had like 18 games in this franchise, but we're still waiting for number 4. It is Kingdom Hearts 2.
I didn't want to bring that one up.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is 2006, and somehow it still holds up, and the Final Mix version is even better.
Colby's favorite game.
He's probably screaming right now.
I'm sorry. Were we talking about something?
Oh my god!
My brain. I heard Hearts, and then my brain turned off.
That reminds me, I need to go yell. That reminds me, I need to go yell at my sister.
I guess
again.
we talked about Shadow Hearts earlier. Ooh.
Yeah. He didn't like. He made a comment about that too, about Kingdom Hearts and not liking
What
Hearts.
Colby actually means is that Kingdom Hearts is his favorite game series of all time, and he writes Kingdom Hearts fan fiction, and his OC is so cool and is better than Sora and Kairi and Riku, and his character is the strongest character out of any of the characters.
Kyle,
and,
I feel attacked right now.
And also, he's wearing his Kingdom Hearts onesie with his Kingdom Hearts hoodie, and his Kingdom Hearts socks, and his Kingdom Hearts breakfast cereal. I don't fucking know. But yeah, anyways.
I have a Kingdom Hearts 2 rug, actually. Not that far from me.
I actually tried with Kingdom Hearts. I've played every game. My wife and my kid like those Kingdom Hearts games, and I tried, man. I wanted to, but I could not.
Oh man,
so
my lightning round is the exact same feeling.
I get you.
I'm gonna make my sister buy me a copy.
Also,
it's the same as when, like, at my work they play different radio stations, and like so everybody at work knows that I hate country music. So they're always like, oh, you're just saying that because you actually like it, and I'm like,
oh no,
I am not afraid to admit when I like something that sucks. Like
Colby,
I like all sorts of stuff that sucks.
Hell
So
yeah.
like, if you ever
Country
hear me
music,
saying
2010, fuck that.
be proud.
If you ever hear me say anything like I don't like this, I promise you I do.
Yeah,
not like
do not.
So Colby
Hell
would
yeah.
love it out here because there's only like 3 radio stations and they
they're
play
all
the same
country.
music on a loop, it feels like. And if I hear in my work Freebird one more fucking time, I'm gonna blow everybody's brains out.
Annoying that TikTok just discovered that song.
Like, okay, yes, it's good
That's
the
why I
first time
don't
you
go to
listen to it.
TikTok.
I kinda hate Freebird now.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it in years, but I live in a city. I'm not crazy, so I don't have to deal with just one radio station.
Yeah, I don't love it, but it's mostly because of what was that in Guitar Hero 3?
2.
Guitar
Two,
Guitar
it
Hero
has-
2's
yeah.
finale.
So I had to do that solo like over and over and over again in practice until I could get it.
No,
Damn.
fuck that. If we're playing Guitar Hero 2, we have to play like Shout the Devil and Rock You Like a Hurricane, fucking Carry On Wayward Son. And then, because everybody loves Trogdor.
That's how I heard
is
of that song.
what you said?
In fact,
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Discord
caught
didn't like
off.
her.
Fucking
Yeah,
Discord.
Discord was like, how
Dis-
dare you make the same tone of voice, Phoebe? We're cutting that out.
Yeah, Discord's noise gate is insane.
Hell, I'm from Boston, and Guitar Hero 2 is the first time I had heard about Freeze Pop.
I have
Oh,
no idea
wow.
what that is.
Freeze Pop is
they're
awesome.
great. They're one of Harmonix's bands or something, and they've had songs in like the first 2 Guitar Hero games, and then I think all from then on out it was every Rock Band game has had a couple songs by them in each.
Yeah,
thing.
I have all of their songs on Rock Band. Some of the hardest songs to play on drums. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, one quick thing I want to add about Guitar Hero 2. "Carry On Wayward Son" is the song that I beat. Well, the kid with, but so that song holds like a special place
That's
in my
the
heart.
song I got second place in.
Yeah, I also have a friend who is way better at me than Guitar Hero, and I'm way better at Guitar Hero than everybody else that I know. So everybody's impressed until my friend plays, and then it's like, oh, you suck. And that's very annoying.
All right, then let's go to lightning round. So a couple I want to mention real quick from 2006. Dirge of Cerberus, the Final Fantasy VII game. Mediocre, but it exists.
You took
I
my
played the
opportunity
show,
to
I
mention
liked
Final
it.
Fantasy VII.
But it's still mediocre.
It was on my list, too.
Xenosaga Episode 3, which I actually just beat this morning. So you'll hear an episode already should be out by that time you hear this. And Justice League Heroes Flash, a really cool Game Boy Advance game that came out this year also. All right. And Colby. Oh, you have anything else, right?
No, actually, I'm just looking at my list. I do have 2 that we didn't mention. Armored Core 4 came out this year. It's like probably my least favorite Armored Core game, but it's still an Armored Core game, so cool. And La Mulana came out.
Wait,
Which
La
is like,
Mulana's 2006?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
I'm
Me
guessing
neither.
the original MSX looking one. Oh god, that game's hard as fuck.
Yeah, it's a really cool like Metroidvania type thing where you're like this Indiana Jones type person. You got a whip and stuff, and it's a really cool game. You should play La Mulana.
You should get 8 notebooks ready for La Mulana.
Like then you're turning me off real fast.
Like this is ARG meta puzzling levels of puzzles, and that's like within the first few hours. Then they get deeper.
I'm out too. That's not my type of game.
I played that with YouTube pretty much open because it's really rough with the puzzles, and I am too dumb to figure them out.
It sounds really complicated. So, and Tony.
So the 3 I'm going to mention real quick. Splinter Cell Double Agent is the first one, just because it's one of the last examples of like the current gen at the time, 360 and whatever, and the past gen version are like 2 different games.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if y'all are aware of that. Like the main campaign is like played out differently in both versions. So, but the story's still the same, but it's kind of like 2 different games, and in some ways the original Xbox and PS2 version is kind of better than the 360 version. And then next game I'll mention, just to be a bit of a troll, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
So on my list. It's a fucking fire, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the old Sonic games, the 2D Sonic games, but when I tried that one out, and I'm like, Jesus Christmas, this game, like, why?
So Phoebe tells me every time I bring it up.
I saw your guys' discussion earlier a little bit about the Godzilla Sonic thing, and I was just laughing my ass off.
I love Sonic. I love Godzilla. I don't know why it's happening.
And lastly, because just because, and I legitimately love the first game of this, and this one just kind of disappointed me for various reasons, but I'll still give it a shout out. Dead or Alive Extreme 2 on the 360.
Okay.
Because like the first game was actually like just dumb fun. Like it was like a fun little like volleyball. Like they had local multiplayer, mind you. Dead or Alive Extreme 2, no local anything. Like it just had the island mode, but you could play online, but nobody's playing that, or at least not in my time zone. But yeah, so and I think all the achievements were like were tied to the online play. So it's like
it was 06, baby.
Yeah, and so it's just like, but yeah, like. But it did introduce my favorite, or at least the first game introduced my favorite DOA girl, Lisa. And they had everyone back in the second game, but still, yeah, the second game does not do any. It does not exceed the first game. And for whatever reason, they added individual breast physics. So like each boob on each girl is like bouncing independently and differently. Like, no matter what you do. And it was just very like off-putting and just like not sexy at all. It's just like I've never seen breasts in real life that do bounce independently of each other, and so it's like, why?
Well, I mean, they bounce independently of each other, but not in the way that they do in that game.
Yeah.
That's like some of those games on Steam that they have now where you just like control hands and like you can like stretch a tit out like so far and then it bounces back. It's so funny. Those games
Colby,
are so
you ever
funny.
play Stretch Panic?
No.
Never heard of it.
I feel like I have heard of it, but no, I've never played it.
It's a treasure game on the PS2, and one of the enemy types has huge breasts, and you have to pull their breasts out so far, and then they pop like balloons.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, I think I seen that on XPlay. Like they were talking about, like it was like they were talking about import games or something. And I'm like, what the frick?
Yeah, I'll check that out. I love those. Just video game physics are so fun, and there's nothing funnier than when they just play with physics with boobs.
All right, and Kyle.
Right, so quick little lightning round. Let's start things off. I like this game. I think it's a breezy little game in the series. It's a lot of fun. And like I said, this was also one of the games that I broke in my DS Lite with. New Super Mario Brothers. So this was the start of a kind of a spin-off-ish of a series of Mario games. The new Super Mario Brothers games. And I actually really enjoy a lot of them.
That's what got me to buy it, DS.
Yeah. The first game itself is all right. Like it's fun. It's super breezy, but like it still has its charm to me, and I still like playing it occasionally. And I think the series got better with each of its sequels. Yeah, New Super Mario Brothers for DS. Damn good game. Nice breezy gameplay. Next one is going to be... Give me a second. The next is...
Nice, Colby.
Okay, next one is...
It reminded me.
God damn it. The next game I'm going to be picking for my lightning round is in 2006 Coast to Coast for PS2, Xbox, and PSP. This game fucking kicks ass. Outrun is fucking incredible and is such a great game. One of the best arcade games of all time. And Outrun 2 is incredible. Came out in the 2000s, Outrun 2, and this also came out in the 2000s in 2006. Outrun 2 is also amazing. Beautiful game. Just incredible stuff. Sumo Interactive did such a good job, and Sega was also really good with this. But yeah, Outrun 2006. Let's see here. Anything else that I can think of? Let me see here. There was something I was going to bring up, but I checked, and it actually was released in 2007, so it's like, I'll have to wait until next year. This is a cool as hell game. I wish they would make a sequel to this, because it's like, I don't know, I think it'd be fun. Rockstar Presents Bully for the PS2.
Oh, yeah. This is part of my lightning round as well. One of the only good Rockstar games.
Oh, damn. Shit. Those are fighting words. I actually kind of agree with you, actually. I'm not going to lie. I had my fun with a couple of the Grand Theft Autos, but, like, Bully was really something different and really nice. But, yeah. And then, finally, I think... Let me just double-check here to make sure this also properly came out in 2006. I am gonna shout out... No, actually, I think that's pretty much it from my end. That is pretty much everything that I've wanted to bring up with this year for all the video games. Lots of just really good stuff this year. Lots of damn good games.
Really is. And Phoebe.
All right. Gonna give Mega Man some more love. We got Battle Network 6, the finale to the Battle Network franchise. We got Mega Man ZX, an absolutely fantastic Metroidvania-like game. We have Elekbits, a very underappreciated Wii game that's kind of a point-and-click collectathon. My co-host would absolutely beat the hell out of me if I did not mention Rule of Rose. Which is not like the most expensive PS2 game of all time.
Yeah, super cool and unique game though. I know the developers for it, Punchline, they always made like just kind of weird games, like just super odd and like just odd, obtuse, like weird games. Like because I believe they also developed Tulip, and Tulip is
they
like
did,
super,
and I want to play that game so bad.
It's super cute and kind of weird, but this game's way more different than Tulip. But it's Rule of Rose is really cool. Really interesting story, too, to that game. Really interesting plot. The shame about some of the gameplay, like the combat, is, like, really fucking terrible, but otherwise, like, really interesting game. Very different for a horror game as well.
I'm surprised nobody else has brought up Metroid Prime Hunters.
I never really played it.
Meh.
Yeah, that's about the correct answer.
We're not worried about Metroid Prime Hunters.
And
I'm not a
then
fan of the first-person Metroid Primes, as I've come to realize lately.
And then I have a twofer for the PlayStation 2, which is, hey, Sony, fuck off. You have all the other Ape Escape games practically on the store. Put Ape Escape 3 on the PSN. Hey, Sony, you put Siren and Blood Curse on the PSN. Give me Siren 2 already.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot you played Siren around the time or at some point during the time I've known you, Phoebe.
Yeah, I streamed it. That was an interesting game. That started off as a 4, and by the end I was like, oh my god, I get it.
Right, then we should go to top 3, and I'll lead us in. So, my number 3 game I haven't mentioned, Cars for 2006.
Nice.
Based on the first movie. I really like this game, man. Like, this is an open world game. It is good. I had 1,000 points. No, I didn't 1,000 points because it was hard. But I really, really like this game. I own it on Steam. I actually want to go back and replay it again. I thought it was so good.
Mike, point on the Lightning McQueen doll where somebody hurt you.
Cars, when my son was little, it was his favorite movie. And I had bought him a blue Dynaco Lightning McQueen. That I have a video every so often that Facebook reminds me where I was taking it and I would roll it across our basement where we lived, and he'd run and grab it laughing and bring it back to me, and I'd do it over again.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
I love hearing dad stories. It's so cute.
The Cars just meant a lot to me, but this is actually a good game. I like the movie too.
I can
Fuck
get
the
that.
second movie and fuck the second game too. Woo. But that first game is something really cool. There's like 3 games based on the first movie too, I think, or at least 2. But I've only ever played this one. I really like it. My number 2, Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, and then number 1, because you guys reminded me, Guitar Hero 2. I fucking loved this game back then when it came out. My big, like to mention Freebird, I actually had the first time I ever played it was at Walmart. I hadn't bought one yet because I just moved from back to Milwaukee, and I remember at the Walmart they had it set up and they had Freebird, and I just sat there and played it, and I remember feeling so fucking cool. Yeah, that's my number 1 because Guitar Hero 2 is awesome. All right, and Colby.
My number 3 is Sneak King because, like I said, I still play that. I still think that game's fun.
Hell yeah.
My number 2 is Guitar Hero 2, and my number 1 is Wii Sports.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Tony.
Let's see. Definitely. Well, yeah, number 1, definitely Guitar Hero 2. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have more stories, but I will share those on one of the chats instead. Yeah, and then number 2, Tomb Raider Legend, and then number 3, Splinter Cell Double Agent. I don't know which version, but just the game in general.
That's fine. Kyle.
Okay, here we go. The big grand finale of all of our top 3s. My top 3 is going to be number 3, Outrun 2006, Coast to Coast. Fucking just an incredible racing game. Just really fun as hell. So arcadey. The controls are great. Everything about it's just excellent. Number 2 is going to be, of course, Mother 3. Powerful game, just really good. I love the Mother series so much. And this may surprise some people, but I mean, not surprised, but like I've talked about my praises of this game before, even on earlier episodes of the show, but number 1 is going to be Dead Rising. This is literally what got me into the 360. Like, it's weird, but like, I'm sure for other people it's like, oh, Gears of War, or oh, I don't know, some Call of Duty game, and it's like, for me, like, nah, it's Dead Rising. Like, easily fucking Dead Rising. And Dead Rising is going to be my number 1 with a bullet.
No, right on.
I knew that was coming. Remember you on that episode.
You know me all too well, Mike, and I'm very thankful.
And Phoebe.
Number 3, Guitar Hero 2. Number 2, Guitar Man Lives.
Hell yeah.
Number 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Fight Me.
Woo!
Oh, I'm gonna fight you, Phoebe.
I don't know. There's something special about the game. I love it. I've put like
It is.
hundreds of hours into that game. I'm sorry. But I've also put hundreds of hours into Guitar Man.
That game, there's not much to it, so that's impressive.
I think I want to give Kingdom Hearts 2 another shot.
You really should. You just need to play Chain of Memories in between so you understand what the hell's going on.
No, I don't think I want to.
And then you got to play Recoded and 358 by 2 days, understand more of what's going on into, well, 3.
No. The most
And then don't forget
important,
Birth by Sleep, and then you got to watch the movie. Then don't forget the mobile game, too,
Don't
that you
do
have to
it.
watch on
Don't-
YouTube.
Don't listen.
Okay,
to
wait.
it.
No. Mike. The most important thing I need to do is just make sure my sister's not around.
Is that the one that copied over your save?
Yes. I should make her buy me the game.
And you
I
can
would
listen
rather
to
be
the
dead
entire
than do any of those things.
You can listen to the entire series of Kingdom Hearts on this podcast.
Nah.
We're you should listen to episodes anyway, please. Hey, Cloud's in them.
God.
Yeah, I know he's in the first one.
He's in more than that. Well, we should go to. Oh,
Is Tifa in the second one?
Yes.
Tifa is?
What?
Did you say Tifa?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the second one.
Okay, I'm buying the game tomorrow.
You said the magic word.
Mommy's
yeah,
always
bugs.
the magic word.
Colby,
Where do we find you?
Oh boy.
Plugs.
You cut out, at least for me. You can find me over there on any of your old podcast catching dealy who's. This Bizarre Adventure is a show where me and my podcast soulmate B. Hyland talk about the show JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Or if you want to hear a audio sitcom, you can go over and listen to Jack Billings Presents. You can hear some Games My Mom Found favorites, such as Mike Albertin, Phoebe Stanton, Kyle Gorman, and Zach Huge Thanks on there. And little do any of these people know, but I am writing an episode right now that features all of them.
Oh, shit.
So go check that out. Might be your last time to hear most of those people this season.
Sad face.
They might be getting murdered.
Aw, sad Clara is sad.
Might be getting murdered. What?
For Mike, that will be again.
Murder happens in the show. It doesn't mean anything.
Just like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kinda.
Fair. And Kyle.
You can find me wherever you can find your podcast. My podcast, once again, is the Unidentified Flying Obsession Podcast, or the UFO Podcast. Once again, that is the Unidentified Flying Obsession Podcast. You can find me wherever you get your podcasts. And you can find me and my random bullshit musings on Blue Sky at chibiufo.bsky.social.
And Phoebe.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitch and YouTube as the Let's Play Princess. I am currently streaming Deltarune a second time for a Snowgrave run. Fighting the Roaring Knight a second time sucks so much. Please help me. I am insane. You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky as the LP Princess. You can find me on a bunch of podcasts, including the one you're listening to right now, the aforementioned Jack Bling Presents King of the Bakehouse. Absolutely the best podcast, a work in progress. Soon, Conversations with Robbie Sherman. And I am one of the co-hosts of a lovely little show with my buddy Teacher Book 85. We call it Nerds of Broadcast. We are getting close to episode 100. And there are special things planned for that.
And Tony, do you have anything to plug?
Just the usual. I'm the moderator at Final Fantasy VII and RPG Pub 7th Heaven group on Facebook, where I am currently writing this little comic thing for Aerith and Yuna's excellent arcade adventures, as well as telling funny, dumb stories where I'm trolling my friend's girlfriend with Aerith and Tifa plushies.
And if you enjoyed this episode, there are over 1,000 episodes of this podcast. We do movies, TV shows, video games, comics, all sorts of content. If you want to hear our giant catalog, check out Podbean. And then you will also hear the rest of these Year in Gaming episodes. We've done a bunch of these at this point. They'll all be in the show notes. And also, if you want to help support the show, please, we have a Patreon. Please donate to our Patreon. If you donate $1, you can vote in our polls. We have 2 polls a month usually. So definitely go check that out. And if you donate $10 or more, I'll plug your podcast or YouTube. Every episode that I make during that month, I make a shit ton of like these lovely people you already heard from Phoebe Stanton. And also check out Zach's podcast, absolutely the best podcast of work in progress. Talk about the MCU movies. And they're currently doing the Alien Predator franchise. You didn't hear Colby also complain about those movies at times, I'm pretty sure.
No. Only complain about the Predator movies. The Alien movies are all great and perfect. And the Predator movies, there's one great and perfect one, and the rest of them suck ass.
I've never seen.
I thought AVP was your favorite.
I'm not going to spoil it, but we just found one that we liked less than AVP.
Oh, I bet I can guess which one it is.
Yeah, go ahead. Guess.
Would it be around
right.
2018?
Yes, it would be around 2018.
Is it The Predator?
It is The Predator.
Who would have fucking guessed?
One of the worst. We just recorded that earlier today. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Damn.
What, you don't like the magic autistic kid solving the problem and giving the humans the fucking Predator armor?
Yeah.
I usually love Shane Black, but oh god, that movie is a fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah, you can hear me talk about the kid's autistic, how the kid is autistic sometimes and sometimes not. And
that's how mental disabilities work.
There are so many problems with that movie. Holy moly.
Shut it off.
According to movies, people like me have superpowers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's once again, I say it again. Yeah, that's how mental disabilities work.
Yeah.
This was a story I heard years ago where there's like a group or a gang or something somewhere in Africa where they believe albinos have like special powers, so they like harvest their organs.
Don't go there in Africa then, huh?
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
I'm gonna be real honest. I expect you to go to Africa someday. For some reason, they just look at you and go, "The Daywalker."
Daywalker. God damn it.
All right, and then also if you want to be on the show, you want to suggest things for the show, join our Discord. You'll see a link in the show notes. Want to give it a check out? Gamer Looks at 40, Bill's podcast, and his new podcast, Carrying My Cross. Also want to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro courtesy of Helena at Hell Has Fury. Follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And yeah, like I said, join our Discord, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, and rate and review for Get Your Podcast. That's everything I need to say, so we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Take care, everybody.